know there's been
Good afternoon. George Cavaligos for HFT Bonds. We're in the cone of silence back here now. Notice the different background, guys. A lot of interesting stuff. Again, even for a holiday trade, basically we're within the late Friday range on the 10-year. The bonds have actually made some lower lows. But we're hitting some interesting levels down here, guys, and we want to be in reversal alert. If you look at the pattern over the last 2 weeks, the 10-year went from 128.02 down to 126.12.5, rallied up on Friday after that wacky response to that number up to 127.22 plus. Well, equal swings down, 126.01. We hit that this morning, actually last night, and we've matched it. And we're about to make a lower low right now. It looks like we matched that level today in the softer day trade here. Bonds a little bit different, but not too bad. What was the high? 134.25 down to 132.14, up to 134.10 on the wacky rally after the data on Friday, and then down to 131.10 is equal swings there. So far the low is 11. There's also some important fib levels below these prices that I've just highlighted as the equality from the highs. Elliott waivers will call it C equals A targets. We've met those targets by and large here in the 10-year. We're about a tick from the same level in the bonds. We're also approaching some important fib retracements. The bond, especially, if you look at the bond chart over the last couple months, how the market rallied, we're almost at a 61% fib retracement at 131.06. 10-year notes almost at the 38% retracement of their previous rally at 125.27. I'm leaning towards some lower lows early tonight, maybe into tomorrow morning, and then maybe we could see a bounce. Might wait for the 3-year auction and trade tomorrow, but I do think we're looking for a bounce between here and there. Might want to keep an eye on those fib retracement levels. That's what I'm doing tonight. Don't have a position right now. Looking for some kind of a bullish response to one of those fib levels, probably both those fib levels. If you're short, you probably want to be looking at covering in this area, would be my guess. Tomorrow's 3-year is probably going to go pretty well. Remember, over the last week and a half, that middle short end part of the curve has been holding up very well, with this idea that the Fed taper will be met with also some forward guidance that changes their, unemployment target from 6.5 down to 6, and pushing out their idea of the next rate hike from like 2015, 2016 all the way out to 2017. And I think that's helping the short end of the curve here. We're seeing this curve steepening, and I think that can continue for a little bit more, at least until we get through these auctions this week. Remember, we have 3-year tomorrow, 10-year on Wednesday, and the important 30-year on Thursday. We also have Governor Yellen's confirmation hearing starting on Thursday. From what I understand, that committee is stacked with Democrats, so she should probably pass pretty easily. But it will be interesting to see what she has to say in response to the questions from our elected representatives. Yeah, that hurts to say it. But kind of have that idea that we're going to look for some kind of a lower low, maybe some kind of a bullish response off of those fib retracements. That'd be my favorite trade right now, guys, into tomorrow, and looking for a bit of a counter trend Tuesday bounce. We are hitting some C equals A targets, but the structure from Friday's high down does not look complete yet, at least on the 10-year. Maybe some kind of a lower low and then a bounce. Bonds continuing to drift at new lows again here, 131.11 now. So that's the game plan. I don't know what else I can add. Thank you to all the vets. Any of you guys watching here, appreciate everything you've done. And thank you for your sacrifice. Have a great night, everybody.